Alright YouTube, so this is going to be the video of giving you guys an update on my garage, on everything I've done. As you see here, I got a new toolbox. I used to just have, I think it was just a shelf here, but I went ahead and upgraded to a toolbox. I also have this toolbox here, which is the shorter version. I don't have a lot of tools, so I don't have to, fill it up or anything like that. After a while I will, but so far I just got these two toolboxes. So with the toolbox, I have some labels like this here, but I don't really like these. It came with like some metal tabs to go in the back of them, which I've used all of them already with just the ones I have here. So end up, what I'm going to do is I've ordered some better toolbox labels that I can use for the toolbox. So I'm going to put those on there. That'll be an update in a later video once I receive them. Most of my toolboxes, I put all my tools in it. So like here, I have my wrenches. I got some empty sections. I got to add some tools in here, but so far these are tools I've been using. Then I have this toolbox here. Is going to be for like my welding, TIG welding spot. Some of the MIG welding is in here also. Then I have my pliers. I have locking pliers. And then I have my air tools in this one. I have my screwdrivers and bits in here. Some drill bits and things like that. So far I don't have much of Milwaukee tools. I'm trying to go ahead and get some more Milwaukee tools. And down here I have all of my lights, my angle grinders, masks, things like that. And then in this one right here I have my DeWalt tools. And then this toolbox here, I only have a couple of things. These are the extra sockets, Allen keys. I don't like these pieces, to be honest with you. I shouldn't have bought them, but that's what I have. All of my rags. This one's empty, and I believe, this is my material box. So this here, I have all of my materials that I use, so like aluminum, parts for the car, things like that. And then down here I have my car wash stuff, and a little bit aluminum over there. My foam cannon. Alright YouTube. And then here I have all of my jacks. I'm using some of the jacks right now for the car, because in one of my videos I'm going to get the seat mounted like I told you guys. But I have the jacks here, and then I have my air compressor right here. I don't really like this air compressor. I'm going to upgrade to a bigger air compressor so it can hold more air. I have my jack and then my car wash things here. I have this fan in here for no reason. It's cold right now, as you see. I have on a jacket, and then I have my heater, which I also have another heater on the other side when I take you guys over there. This is my, I forgot what this is called right now, but yeah, you guys get the point. And then over here in this area is where I keep all my like dirty clothes for working on the car. I'm gonna get rid of these bins here. These are like my blankets, step stool. I have a vacuum for in the garage since we finally upgraded to a better vacuum. So now I have a garage vacuum. This was not a good idea to put those wheels on there because it is a little bit difficult to go ahead and change the way that the car is, like pushing it back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and downgrade these wheels. I think these are the 5-inch wheels. So I'll probably go down to something like these here. I think those are 3-inch or 4-inch. So I might downgrade to that one. But this 5-inch ones wasn't a good idea. I already showed you guys my tube bender, which I need to get back to bending, which our next video that's coming up this week will be bending up the main hoop to put in the car. Alright YouTube, so on this side is going to be my welding area. As you can see, I have my welder here with the gas. This right here is the old floor for the car, which I won't be using possibly anymore. Might just cut some pieces out of this and use. And then in this corner over here, I have all of my welding consumables. So that's the red and blue tube. It's this here. And then I have some pieces of wood right there that I'm going to be using. And then this is for the gas. And then this will be my welding table right here. This is where I'll be doing all my welding. I have my jacks under there. I have the MIG welder, some more of the wheel dollies. I'll be making the material out of this here for the seat. This is like my build list and measurements. I showed you guys this already. I have the chop saw. This is my CAD boxes, so using all the boxes to make things. And then over here is going to be my parts container, where I'll have all of my raw material. I'll be getting rid of this right here because I don't need it anymore. $10. I have another one on the other side also that I don't want anymore, so that'll be $10. No garbage, as you guys know. And then this here will be used to do the main hoop and any of the long bars, because as you seen in the other video, it was kind of off as far as the main hoop, but I'll be using that. YouTube, so as you can see, this is also going to be updates on the car. So right here I have the intercooler. So this is a twin turbo intercooler. I went ahead and welded this pipe to it. Right now it's already rigid, like it barely moves. It's only moving by the quick seals that's on the turbos. But what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and make some mounts. They're going to be, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's going to be right here. I'll be making some mounts to come off the core support, or it may come off this spot right here where the frame horns pretty much come out at. So I'll probably make a mount that comes from here, it goes down on each side of it. And then I also have to purchase another blow-off valve, which this is a 50 millimeter. So the blow-off valves will be here, and then I just need to make the down tubes for the wastegates, so to come back. Now I have both of them meet up here and kind of like go cross to meet up. That's pretty much the update on the car as far as the twin turbo setup. Alright YouTube, like I showed you guys before, as far as the seat, I'll be getting the seat mounted. I'll be using some of the material I have. It'll be these here. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut these where you see the markings are. It'll be 2-inch stubs, and then I have the end caps for them. I'll cap them off, drill a hole through them so that I can match the mounts for the seat. So I'll have a mount here, I'll have one back here, but it'll be at the bottom. Alright YouTube, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these tubes here up under the seat. As you guys can see, I still have those brackets there, but where they're bolted at there, I'll go ahead and put a piece of tube. It'll be end a little bit more, so more than likely in like this area right there. I'll be mounting these there with the hole in it so that it could bolt down. I'll probably use a nut insert in the hole so that it could just bolt to it, because I won't be able to get access to it from the other side of it. But as you see here, I have a point here and a point there. So this tube right here I can use to mount this like that up against it, and then put the bolt on the inside of the seat like that is, but it'll be moved in a little bit more. I'll say about right here. And then over here, I don't have a spot for it because there's not a tube there. I mean, I can add a tube there if need be, but I don't know if I'm going to. I don't want to keep adding bars in here. So this one might come off of this right here and hit in that same point. As you see, it's a bolt right there. So I might just have this come off like that, and probably put like a stub up under there and just have the tube connect to it. Alright YouTube, so that was the update on the garage and everything I have as far as setting up the garage. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this seat mounted as soon as possible, make a video about that. I'm also going to have a passenger seat, which I'll use the brackets that I have, the Henderson brackets, to make it adjustable. For when I have someone ride with me, if they're tall or short or anything like that. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Start sending some of my videos to some of your friends. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So let's go ahead and meet that mark. I'm trying to get there by March. March is when my birthday is. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by then so that I can become monetized. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching today.